Hey friends, I'm using this Dollar Tree surface. Had something on it. We're just going to paint over that and use it. This was a little piece that they had at Dollar Tree and this was already on it. So we're just going to add a coat of cream puff on top of that by Paint Pixie and cover a whole surface. I did go ahead and put the paint one direction and then did it the other direction as well to give that a good coverage. Going to give it a dry. So I wanted to make sure it was good and dry. And now we're going to finish up on our heart. We'll let that continue to dry. And I used some of the candy apple. And I mixed it with a mixing glaze called Sheer Beauty, both by Paint Pixie. I mixed those together in my cup. And it makes it a beautiful shimmery red. Almost a pink color. Finish that up. I'm going to give it a dry. I'm going to paint our other side that we missed here. Just go back over that a little bit, make sure that it's good and covered. We'll save that paint. We can use it on something else. And now we're going to paint these two pieces. And I'm first using the blush, which is a metallic paint. I'm going to paint that completely with the blush. It's like a rose metallic. And I decided not to paint the rose that color. I decided to go with the white sand metallic. I already have a little bit of that out there. Find another brush, and I'm going to use that metallic. And we're going to paint our rose up with that. Now we've got our heart. And we've got everything painted and ready. We're going to give everything a good dry again. Now we've got our little piece. Make sure it's correct. It does have a little hole in the back if you want to hang it. And we're going to use our stamp and our stamp pad. When you have a big stamp pad like this, you do have to put your stamp down in there and kind of press it with your little block. And sometimes these stamps that are not as thick, you kind of just have to use your hands with it. The block doesn't always work. And we're just going to stamp that in various places, and that's going to be our background on here. You can use the block to press it. Makes it a little easier and keeps it from messing it up. Just taking some different parts of it and putting that for our background. You can find that in my Amazon items on my Linktree. Get that good and dried up. Make sure the heart is dry. And now we're going to put it together. And I'm going to use my Titebond glue. Quick and thick. This is a quick drying glue, but you also can add a little hot glue with that. So we'll get a little bit of this out, and then we'll add a little bit of hot glue. Get that down on our board. And I'm going to go ahead and put that rose in the middle. And we're going to use some of our metallic paint to fix these up just a little bit. So on the rose, I'm going to use some more of that blush metallic that I already have out on my palette. We're just going to put a little bit of that as a highlight on our rose. And then I decided to put a little bit on our frame as well. So I'm going to use the white sand metallic I already have out. We're just going to put a little bit of that on our frame. It's just going to give it another little dimension look. And there's the finished project. I'm really pleased with it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, leave me a comment, and give me a little heart. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day.